Congratulations. You've spent the last several years treating your body less like a temple and more like a rental car. Floor it, ignore the check engine light, return it with an empty tank and a mysterious ketchup stain on the seat. Your sleep schedule looks like a seismograph reading during an earthquake. Your idea of cardio is briskly walking to the fridge during commercial breaks. Vegetables to you are things that happen to other, better adjusted people. And your stress management technique is pretend it isn't happening until it becomes someone else's problem. The good news? Your body is disgustingly forgiving. It has been quietly absorbing your nonsense for years, sending you polite memos, 2 p.m. energy crashes, mysterious lower back pain, the inability to climb one flight of stairs without narrating it out loud like a war documentary, hoping you'd take the hint. It never gave up on you, which frankly is more loyalty than you've shown it. So let's fix this. Scientifically, with jokes.
Act 2. Sleep, or why you've been a zombie since 2019. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. Your all-nighters didn't make you a productivity hero, they made you cognitively drunk. Studies on sustained wakefulness have found that after roughly 24 hours without sleep, reaction time and decision-making degrade to a level comparable with a legally intoxicated person. You weren't pushing through it. Your bar trivia night should not be driving levels of impaired, just doing it at your desk instead of a Buick. Sleep isn't downtime. It's when your brain runs its nightly maintenance crew, clearing out metabolic waste products via the glymphatic system, consolidating memories, and regulating hormones like cortisol and leptin that control stress and hunger. Skimp on it long enough, and your body starts treating every day like a low-grade emergency, which is exactly why you've been hangry since the Obama administration. The fix? Pick a wake-up time and defend it like it owes you money. Get sunlight within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. It's the single cheapest, most effective way to anchor your circadian rhythm. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. Your phone can wait. It has survived worse.
Act 3. Nutrition, or an archaeological dig through your snack drawer. Let's talk about your diet. And by diet, I mean the loose confederation of beige, crunchy things you've been calling meals at parties. If a future civilization excavated your pantry, they would reasonably conclude your species worshipped a god named Cheeto. Here's the unglamorous truth. Your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that influence everything from digestion to mood to immune function, thrives on fiber and variety, and starves on the same 3 processed carbs on rotation. A diet low in fiber and high in ultra-processed food is associated with more inflammation, worse blood sugar regulation, and lower energy, which coincidentally describes your entire personality between 3 and 5 p.m. The fix? You don't need a 40-page meal plan or to become the kind of person who says, I don't really eat sugar at parties. Just tilt the ratio. More plants, more protein, more water, less stuff that comes in a crinkly bag with a cartoon mascot. Small, boring, repeatable swaps beat heroic 3-week diets every single time. Mostly because heroic 3-week diets have a 100% failure rate the moment someone brings donuts to the office.
Act 4. Movement, or your muscles filed a missing persons report. You've achieved something genuinely impressive, near total sedentary mastery. Your Fitbit doesn't track steps anymore, it tracks grief. Muscle isn't just for looking good at the beach. It's metabolically active tissue that helps regulate blood sugar, and it starts declining with age at a faster rate if you don't use it, a process charmingly called sarcopenia, which sounds like a Greek villain but is really just couch consequences. Meanwhile, regular movement improves cardiovascular efficiency, meaning your heart stops treating walking upstairs like a triathlon. The fix. You do not need to become a CrossFit person who talks about CrossFit unprompted. You need roughly 150 minutes a week of moderate movement. Brisk walks count, plus 2 short strength sessions. That's it. That's the whole secret. The fitness industry just prefers you not know how boringly achievable this is because walk more and lift twice a week doesn't sell a $200 branded shaker bottle.
Act 5. Stress, or the emotional equivalent of a browser with 47 tabs open. You've been running on a permanent low simmer of stress, which floods your body with cortisol, which, left unchecked, messes with sleep, digestion, and immune function. Basically, your body has been stuck in "there's a tiger nearby" mode since roughly whenever your last performance review happened. Except the tiger is Slack notifications. The fix? You don't need a silent meditation retreat in the mountains. A few minutes of slow breathing, actual daylight, real conversations with real humans, not just the group chat, and occasionally putting the phone in another room like it's a misbehaving toddler, these all measurably lower stress markers. It's unglamorous. It works anyway.
Here's the truth under all the jokes. None of this requires becoming a different person. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m., drink celery juice, or develop a personality built around your Peloton. The research is remarkably consistent that small, boring, consistent habits, sleeping on a schedule, eating more real food, moving daily, managing stress, and getting a basic checkup with blood work, outperform dramatic overhauls almost every time, because dramatic overhauls don't survive contact with a Tuesday. Start with one thing, just one. Fix your bedtime, or add a vegetable, or take a 10-minute walk after lunch. Momentum is built from boring repetition, not heroic willpower. Your body has been quietly forgiving you for years. It's not asking for perfection. It's asking you to stop returning the rental car on empty.